Good evening and welcome. My name is Christina Cabral, and I will be your host for today's webinar, hosted by the Los Angeles County Department of Public Social Services. The purpose of this webinar is to show how to complete a Medi-Cal renewal using the Medi-Cal renewal forms and by using BenefitsCal. Questions and comments will be addressed after each section. Welcome. We will now play a video that will show you how to complete your Medi-Cal annual renewal using the Medi-Cal renewal forms. Let's begin with an overview of the Medi-Cal renewal process. Medi-Cal beneficiaries must comply with the Medi-Cal renewal process once every 12 months. During the Medi-Cal renewal process, DPSS will attempt to automatically renew your Medi-Cal benefits by verifying your information through the multiple sources available to us. If we can locate the information needed to renew your Medi-Cal benefits, we will send you a notice of action letting you know that your Medi-Cal benefits have been renewed. If we are not able to locate the information needed to renew your Medi-Cal benefits, you will receive a Medi-Cal renewal form. The Medi-Cal renewal form can be completed online through BenefitsCal, by mail, by phone, or in person at one of our Medi-Cal offices. Currently, the Medi-Cal renewal form is being mailed in a yellow envelope. Therefore, it is important to look for the yellow envelope in your mail. Included with the Medi-Cal renewal form is a business reply mail return envelope, no postage required, that can be used to mail back the completed Medi-Cal renewal form. During this webinar, we will be going over the Medi-Cal renewal form in more detail. Let's begin with a brief overview of the Medi-Cal renewal form. The Medi-Cal renewal form is mailed 2 months prior to your renewal due month, and it will include the due date. For example, if your renewal due month is December 2023, the Medi-Cal renewal form will be mailed in the month of October 2023. The Medi-Cal renewal form mailed is pre-populated with the current case information we have on file. This means that when you receive your Medi-Cal renewal form, most of the sections will have the information known to the case. Let's now go over how to complete the Medi-Cal renewal form. We will now show you how to complete each section of the Medi-Cal renewal form. Depending on the type of Medi-Cal benefits you are receiving, your Medi-Cal renewal form might not include all of the sections we will be going over. When completing your renewal, it is important to review the entire renewal form and all sections included. Any information that is incorrect or needs to be updated must be changed in the Medi-Cal renewal form. When completing the Medi-Cal renewal form, if more space is needed, the additional information can be included on a separate sheet of paper. Let's begin with the first section of the Medi-Cal renewal form. It's time to renew benefits for. This section is pre-populated with the names and date of birth for current household members, the steps on how to complete the Medi-Cal renewal form, and the different ways you can submit the Medi-Cal renewal form. Your contact information. This section is pre-populated with the current contact information we have on file. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate the information is correct. If the information is incorrect or has changed, mark the checkbox to indicate the information has been updated, and proceed to update or add the new information. The Household Members section is pre-populated with the household information for current household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no, and proceed to the Update or Add New Household Member Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use the section to update or add the new information. The tax information section displays for Magi-only beneficiaries. This section is pre-populated with the tax information for current household members, including if the person plans to file a federal tax return, if the person is expected to file, and their tax filing status. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no, and proceed to the Update or Add New Tax Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Income. This section is pre-populated with the income information for household members, including the source of income, gross income, and pay frequency. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no and include the date of the last time you received this income. Proceed to the Update or Add New Income Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Does anyone's income change from month to month? This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Does anyone in your household receive free rent, utilities, and/or food, also called in-kind income? This section displays for non-Magi-only beneficiaries. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. For all reported income, remember to send proof of income. Expenses and deductions. This section is pre-populated with the expense and deduction information for household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no and proceed to the Update or Add New Expenses and Deductions Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Remember to send proof of expenses and deductions. The Resources and Property section displays for non-Magi-only beneficiaries. Effective March 1, 2023 through December 31, 2023, resources and property are waived for non-Magi beneficiaries at renewal. Resources and property information does not have to be updated or reported. Medicare coverage. This section will only be included in the Medi-Cal Renewal form if we had Medicare information on record or file. This section is pre-populated with the Medicare information for the household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no, and proceed to the Update or Add New Medicare Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Long-term care. This section will only be included in the Medi-Cal Renewal form if we had long-term care information on record or file. This section is pre-populated with the long-term care information for the household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no, and proceed to the Update or Add New Long-Term Care Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. The Other Health Insurance section is pre-populated with any other health insurance information for the household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no, and proceed to the Update or Add New Health Insurance Information section. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to update or add the new information. Household changes. This section is not pre-populated. Use this section to report household changes related to the household members who want to apply for Medi-Cal, are pregnant, are former foster youth, have immigration or citizenship changes, or have a disability, are a student, for Magi only, have Medicare, or are in long-term care. This section will include the Medicare and long-term care questions only if we did not have Medicare and/or long-term care information on record or file. Information reported to the county. This section displays for Magi-only beneficiaries. This section displays only if there are incarcerated or deceased beneficiaries based on our reports. This section is pre-populated with the incarceration and/or deceased information for current household members. Review the pre-populated information. If the information is correct, mark the checkbox to indicate yes. If the information is incorrect, mark the checkbox to indicate no. For incarceration, include the release date. Health program information and referrals. This section is not pre-populated and it is optional. Use this section to request additional information related to Child Health and Disability Prevention Program, CHDP, Women, Infants, and Children, WIC program, dialysis, organ transplant, Personal Care Services Program, PCSP, In-Home Supportive Services, IHSS, Long-Term Care, LTC, or Home and Community-Based Services, HCBS. Declaration and signature. Use this section to sign and date your Medi-Cal renewal form. Review the declaration prior to signing your Medi-Cal renewal form. Remember to attach all current proof if required. If you do not have the required documents, you can still submit your renewal form and your worker will contact you to let you know what documents you need to submit. If you are not sure on what to provide, ask your caseworker or contact customer service. Keep for your records. These pages contain important information about privacy statement, rights and responsibilities, right to appeal, and non-discrimination policy, and filing a discrimination grievance. Keep these pages for your records. Next is the overview of BenefitsCal renewal process and completing the Medi-Cal renewal form in BenefitsCal. Welcome. We will now play a video that will show you how to log into your BenefitsCal account and how to complete and submit your Medi-Cal annual renewal. How to log into your BenefitsCal account. From the BenefitsCal homepage, click on the Log In button. Under Log In, enter in your email address and password, then click on Log In. If you have not created your account, click on Create an Account and follow the instructions provided. For the purposes of this training, we will not be creating a new account. Review the BenefitsCal Terms of Use. Click on I accept to continue. How to begin your Medi-Cal renewal. Once you have logged into your BenefitsCal account, you will come to your user dashboard. Under the Things to Do section, if you have a renewal that is due, you will see information regarding your Medi-Cal renewal and its due date. Click on the Start Your Renewal hyperlink to begin completing your Medi-Cal annual renewal. You will be directed to an overview of the process on how to complete your Medi-Cal renewal. First, you will see the Complete by this date displayed at the top of your screen. This is the date your renewal is due. Below the date, you will see what to expect when completing your renewal through BenefitsCal. First, you will be completing your Medi-Cal renewal by going through all the screens to accept the information or make changes. Next, you will upload documents that you may need to provide. Click on the drop-down arrow to see the document types that you might need to upload to complete your renewal. Once submitted, the county will review your renewal. We will contact you if additional information is needed. If you need help in a different language, click on the drop-down box Need Help in Your Language for more information. To get started, click on the Begin button at the bottom of the screen. Case Details. BenefitsCal will pull your current case details that includes your information, people in your case, household details, income, and expenses. Let's review your current case details and update what has changed. Click on the Next button at the bottom of the screen to review and edit your case details. Completing the Medi-Cal renewal. Your information. We will start with reviewing your contact information. Next to Your Information, click on Start. Review your information including your name, home address, mailing address, contact information, and preferred languages. If the information displayed is correct, click on the This Looks Correct button at the bottom of the screen. If the information we have is no longer correct, click on the Edit button. For example, you need to update your contact information. Click Edit next to Contact Information. Enter the new information and your preferred method of contact. Once you have completed updating your contact information, click on the Next button at the bottom of the screen to continue. Once your information section has been completed, you will see that the section is marked as reviewed. If you need to go back to make any changes, click on the Update button. People in your case. Next, review the people in your household section. Click on the Start button to begin. Now you will review your household members. If someone has moved out of your household, click on the Edit button next to their name. If you need to report a new member in your household, click on the Add Another Member button. If there are no changes and the information is correct, click on the button This Looks Correct at the bottom of the screen to continue. Household Details. Next, review your household details. Click on the Start button to begin. Select one of the reasons below if someone in your household applying for benefits is currently pregnant, if there is a person with a disability, or has there been a change in their immigration status within the last 12 months. Additional questions will follow if you have selected one of the changes listed. If the changes listed do not apply to any members in your household, select None of these apply. Click on the Next button at the bottom of the screen to continue. You will be prompted to review a summary of your household details before continuing. Click on Next to continue. You will be asked to review any long-term care details for your household. If the information we have is incorrect, click on the Edit button. If no one in your household was previously reported in long-term care, there will be no details on file. If you need to report that a member in your household is now in long-term care, assisted living, or hospice, click on the Add Another button. If the information listed above is correct, click on the This Looks Correct button at the bottom of the screen to continue. Next, you will review your tax household details. Review the tax information for each member of your household, which will include their tax filing status, if they plan to file a tax return, or if they are expected to file a tax return for the current year. If the details listed are incorrect, click on the Edit button next to the person's name to make any changes. You will be asked to review your changes before continuing. If the information listed above is correct, click on the This Looks Correct button at the bottom of the screen to continue. Income. We will now review your income details. Click on the Start button to begin. Review the income information for each member in your household. Listed under each household member will be the payment frequency: monthly, weekly, every other week, twice a month. If the information we have is no longer correct, click on the Edit button next to the person's name. If the information is correct, click on the This Looks Correct button at the bottom of the screen. If you need to add income for yourself or another household member, click on the Add Another Income button. You will be asked more details regarding your new income. Select if your income is from a new job or self-employment, from a government source such as unemployment insurance, Social Security disability, supplemental security income, or financial aid, or if your new income is coming from a different source, such as money from child support. Select all that apply, then click on Next to continue. If you report your income is from a new job or self-employment, you will be asked if the person reporting income is self-employed. Self-employment can be anything you do to earn money, such as owning your own business, driving for a rideshare company, online store sales, etc. Select Yes or No, then click on Next. If you are reporting income from a government source, select all the sources that apply to your household, such as Social Security disability, and click Next. After selecting the type of income from any of the listed sources, you will be asked who is receiving the new income. Once selected, click Next. Update the source of income, the amount, how often you receive the income, the date when your new income began, if your income will continue, and the last date you received your payment. Once all sections have been completed, click on the Next button to continue. Review the newly added information to confirm the information is correct. If you need to add more income information, click on the Add Another button. If the newly added income information is correct, click on the Next button to continue. You will be directed back to the household income. Review if the information is correct or add another income for a different household member. If the information is correct, click on the This Looks Correct button to continue. You will be prompted to answer the question, does anyone's income change from month to month? Select Yes or No, then click on Next to continue. If you select Yes, you will be asked which household member has income that changes from month to month. Select the individual whose income changes from month to month, then click on Next to continue. You will be asked what is the person's name, total income expected to be for the next 12 months. Enter in the amount field and click on the Next button to continue. Review the changes that you added. If the information is correct, click on Next to continue. Expenses. We will now review your expenses. Click on the Start button to begin. Review the expense information for each member in your household. If the information is correct, click on the This is Correct button. Click on the Add Another Expense if you need to add a new expense. If you are adding another expense, you will be asked for additional information. Select any of the expenses that apply, such as a rent or mortgage payment, medical cost, dependent care cost, or other. Click on Next to continue. Now you will review your Medicare coverage and other health insurance for your household. Review if the Medicare and other health insurance sections are correct. If you need to make a change, click on the Edit button. If you need to add, click on the Add Another button. If the information is correct, click on the This Looks Correct to continue. Assets. For this application, assets are listed as not available. You are not required to complete this section. Other situations. We will now review other situations. Click on the Start button to begin. You will be asked a series of additional questions. If applies, we notice some household members are not getting Medi-Cal right now. Did they want to apply? Select yes or no. If you select yes, choose the household member who is requesting to be evaluated for Medi-Cal. Select next to continue. You will be asked additional questions to help the person selected apply for Medi-Cal. Does anyone in your household have Medicare? Select yes or no, then click on next. Is any household member living in the home receiving kidney dialysis related services? Select yes or no, then click on next. Has anyone in the household had an organ transplant in the last 2 years? Select yes or no, then click on next. Does anyone in your household need help with long-term care or home and community-based services? Select yes or no, then click on next. You will be prompted to review if you need assistance with any other additional services, including child health and disability prevention, women, infants, and children, WIC, and personal care services programs. Select any that apply. A caseworker will follow up with you regarding any of the programs you have selected. Click on Next to continue. Document upload. You will now be prompted to document upload. Select Start to begin. You will be provided with a list of suggested documents to upload based off your Medi-Cal renewal you have filled out. If you do not have the suggested documents, you can still submit your renewal without uploading, and your caseworker will let you know what documents are needed to complete your Medi-Cal renewal. If you are not sure what to upload, ask your caseworker or click on the Let's Look at Some Examples hyperlink for more information. For this renewal, we will need to submit proof of income. Select the Upload button to continue. You will be asked to choose a file from your phone or desktop computer to upload to your Medi-Cal renewal. Please note, each file cannot be more than 8 megabytes. Make sure your files are not encrypted or password protected. This is important so your caseworker can open and review your documents. Once you have selected a file, click on the Upload Document button. Once you have uploaded your documents, you will receive an alert asking if you are ready to submit your renewal. We recommend you upload as many documents as possible prior to submitting your renewal to help your caseworker process your renewal more quickly. As a reminder, if you do not have all of your documents, you can submit your renewal. Click on Upload More Documents if you need to upload more information. If not, click on the Continue to Submit hyperlink. As a reminder, if you do not have all of your documents ready to be uploaded, you can still submit your renewal. Review and complete. You will now be asked to review and complete your Medi-Cal renewal. Click on the Start button to continue. You will be prompted, do you want to register to vote at your current address? Select either Yes, I would like to register to vote, Already registered, I am currently registered at my current address, or No, I do not want to register to vote. Review the Important Notices section if you have any additional questions. Click on Next to continue. You will now be asked to sign your Medi-Cal renewal. Review the rights and responsibilities listed. If you need to review your renewal, click on the Review My Renewal hyperlink at the top of the page. Below, you will be asked for the signature of the applicant or beneficiary or authorized representative. Type in your first name in the first name field. Type in your last name in the last name field. Under the date field, the current date will populate in month, day, year format. Click on the checkbox. By checking on this box, you are signing this application electronically. You agree that your electronic signature is the legal equivalent of your manual signature on this application. Then click on the Submit Renewal button to complete and submit your Medi-Cal renewal. Confirmation receipt. Once you have completed and submitted your Medi-Cal renewal, you will receive a confirmation that the submission was successful. You can either text, email, or download your confirmation receipt, which includes the date and time you submitted the renewal, your case number, and the report type. Click on the Back to Dashboard button to return to your BenefitsCal dashboard. Dashboard. When you return to your BenefitsCal dashboard, you will notice the Medi-Cal Renewal no longer shows under the Things to Do section. This is additional confirmation that your Medi-Cal Renewal has been submitted. We will receive your renewal and contact you if we need additional information to process your renewal. We have just showed you how to complete and submit your renewal in BenefitsCal. But let's say that you've received your renewal forms and completed them at home, and you want to submit them online via BenefitsCal. In this video, we will show you how to properly upload your renewal forms using the Upload a Document feature in BenefitsCal. We are assuming that you have already logged into your BenefitsCal account and you are in your user dashboard. Once you have logged into your BenefitsCal account, you will come to your user dashboard. Under the What else would you like to do section, you will see the Upload a Document button. Click on the Upload a Document button to start. You will be directed to the Document Center page. At the top of the page, you will see a link to view examples of documents in the Not Sure What to Upload section. Right below, the upload history will show the receipts for documents you have uploaded in the past year. Click on the Upload a Document button at the bottom of the page. You will be directed to the page to select the type of document you want to upload. Selecting document type. Choose the appropriate case or application number. Select the person's name. In this situation, you will select the name of the primary person in the case. Under the document type, select Medi-Cal Renewal from the options in the drop list. Important: when submitting your Medi-Cal Renewal in BenefitsCal using the Upload a Document feature, it is critical that you select Medi-Cal Renewal from the document type list. Click on the Select Files button to begin selecting the files that you want to upload. At this point, you must have scanned a copy or pictures of the renewal already saved in your computer or on your phone. In the Select the Files for this document page, you will see the document details. Review that the document type is correct before proceeding to selecting the file. Next, you will be asked to choose a file to upload to your case. Please note, each file cannot be more than 8 megabytes. Make sure your files are not encrypted or password protected. This is important so your caseworker can open and review your documents. Once you have selected a file, click on the Upload Document button. For the renewal, you will need to submit proof of income. We highly encourage you to upload proof of your income with your renewal to help your caseworker process your renewal more quickly. If you do not have the proof at this time, you can still submit your renewal and upload your proof of income later. Confirmation. Once you have uploaded your Medi-Cal renewal forms, you will receive a confirmation that the documents were successfully uploaded. You can either text, email, or download your confirmation receipt, which includes the date and time you submitted the renewal, your case number, and the report type. Click on the Upload Another Document button or Back to Document Center button to return to the Document Center page. Back to the Document Center. When you return to the Document Center page, you will notice the Upload History section will now show a receipt for the Medi-Cal renewal as an uploaded document. This is additional confirmation that your Medi-Cal renewal has been submitted to your caseworker. From this page, you can click on the View Receipt link to see the confirmation again. We will receive your renewal and contact you if we need any more information to process it. Finally, we want to talk about the Medi-Cal expansion. Please remind your family, friends, and neighbors between the ages of 26 to 49 who may need health care and do not have satisfactory immigration status to apply for Medi-Cal today. If they qualify for Medi-Cal, they will receive restricted Medi-Cal benefits, which is for emergency only. However, starting January 1st, 2024, they will automatically transition to full scope Medi-Cal benefits, regardless of immigration status. Thank you for attending today's webinar and for providing your valuable feedback. You will receive a link via email to complete a survey about today's webinar. The survey will be available until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Have a good evening.